That stubborn belly fat that won't budge even when you're eating pretty well? It might not just be about calories. It could be your stress. When cortisol stays high, your body is more likely to store fat right around your midsection. The frustrating part? You can be doing a lot right and still feel stuck. So, what actually helps lower cortisol and support your metabolism? Let's break down what's going on and a few simple shifts that can make a real difference. Chronic stress keeps cortisol levels elevated, signaling your body to store more fat around the abdomen. When your body perceives stress, whether it is from work pressure, lack of sleep, or even constant mental worry, it releases cortisol to help you respond. In short bursts, that is helpful, but when stress becomes a daily baseline, cortisol stays high longer than it should. That ongoing signal tells your body to conserve energy and store fat, especially around the belly, because it is a quick-access energy reserve. You might notice that even if your diet has not changed much, your midsection feels softer or thicker during stressful periods. This is not just about calories, it is about hormones influencing where fat is stored. One practical step is to build small, consistent stress breaks into your day, like a 1-0 minute walk, deep breathing, or simply stepping away from screens. You do not need a full lifestyle overhaul to start seeing benefits. Even short moments of calm can help bring cortisol down over time and reduce that signal to store fat in your abdomen. High cortisol can increase cravings for sugary and high-fat foods, leading to excess calorie intake. When cortisol rises, it interacts with your brain in a way that makes quick-energy foods much more appealing. That is why, during stressful days, you may find yourself reaching for snacks like chips, sweets, or fast food without really planning to. These foods provide a temporary boost in energy and mood, but they also contribute to a calorie surplus that often ends up stored as fat around the midsection. It is not a lack of willpower. It is a biological response that can feel very strong in the moment. One helpful strategy is to prepare for stress before it hits by keeping balanced snacks available, like protein-rich options or whole foods that keep you full longer. Also, pausing for a moment before eating and asking yourself if you are physically hungry or just stressed can create enough awareness to make a different choice. Over time, these small decisions can reduce the impact cortisol has on your eating habits and your waistline. Cortisol can disrupt sleep, and poor sleep further increases belly fat storage. When your stress levels are high, cortisol can stay elevated into the evening, making it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. You might feel tired but wired, or wake up frequently during the night. Poor sleep then creates a cycle where cortisol rises even more the next day, along with hunger hormones that make you eat more and crave less nutritious foods. This combination makes it much easier to gain weight around your midsection over time. Improving sleep does not have to be complicated. Start with simple habits like dimming lights in the evening, reducing screen time before bed, and keeping a consistent sleep schedule. Even something as small as going to bed 30 minutes earlier can make a noticeable difference. Quality sleep helps regulate cortisol, supports metabolism, and makes it easier for your body to manage fat storage in a healthier way. Elevated cortisol can reduce muscle mass, slowing metabolism, and promoting fat accumulation. Cortisol is a catabolic hormone, meaning it can break down tissue, including muscle, when it is chronically high. Muscle plays a key role in keeping your metabolism active, so when you lose muscle, your body burns fewer calories at rest. This creates a situation where fat, especially around the belly, accumulates more easily even if your eating habits stay the same. You might notice feeling weaker, more fatigued, or seeing less definition over time. To counter this, incorporating resistance training into your routine can be incredibly helpful. You do not need to spend hours in the gym. Even short sessions a few times a week using bodyweight or light weights can support muscle maintenance. Pairing that with adequate protein intake gives your body the building blocks it needs. By protecting your muscle mass, you are also helping your metabolism stay more resilient against the effects of cortisol. Managing stress through daily habits like movement, relaxation, and routine can help lower cortisol and reduce belly fat over time. The goal is not to eliminate stress completely, which is unrealistic, but to help your body recover from it more efficiently. Regular physical activity, even something as simple as walking, helps regulate cortisol and improves how your body handles stress. Relaxation practices like deep breathing, stretching, or mindfulness can calm your nervous system and signal that you are safe, which naturally lowers cortisol levels. Having a predictable daily routine, including consistent meal times and sleep schedules, also supports hormonal balance. Think of these habits as signals to your body that it does not need to stay in survival mode. Over time, these small, steady changes can shift your body away from storing fat in the midsection and toward a more balanced metabolic state. Consistency matters more than perfection here, so focus on what you can realistically maintain day to day.